Tony at Lookout, Lookout back in the day dominated the mobile space, and then very quickly have now grown into much more than that, and just in time, I might add. So, Tony, tell us about, from your perspective, from Lookout's perspective, what are you seeing across the public sector?
Yeah, good afternoon, Luke. Good to be with you. Yeah, great question. So you're right. Our roots are in mobile security, and with the expansion of our business into cloud security and SASE, as was mentioned earlier with some of the other folks, it is perfect timing. What we're seeing from the agencies is very consistent with what I've heard today. I think generally most people, because this notion of zero trust is so transformational. It's not as simple as go evaluate the technology and make some acquisitions and then begin to implement. I think we're seeing folks take their time. There's this process of assessing where they are, learning what the zero trust elements are and how that fits into their organization. And then I think the most important thing, and what I'm pleased to say, that with all the agencies that we've been talking to, we're trying to act as a trusted advisor and share what we believe are the proper ways to address this. And we see people doing just that, where they're looking at this whole problem holistically and putting together a wide scale plan that includes endpoint, the mobile endpoint, all the way up to including cloud security within this thought process of continuous conditional access, all the pieces and parts. So we're encouraged by what we're seeing. Again, I think it's so transformational and it's such a big undertaking that it would be a mistake if people were to leap forward and begin to start making quick acquisitions on pieces and parts of technology and expect that it's all going to fit together later. One of the things that we're trying to educate on as well is, where possible, particularly where there's policies, security policies that can be put in place, try to acquire as many of those different solutions from the same vendors to minimize policy overlap or underlap, because that's going to be critical from not only the end user's experience, but the IT administrator's experience and how to manage this whole process. And as you mentioned with mobile, I think partly not only has mobile been growing and roughly 70% of all internet traffic goes through a mobile device today, but the desire to access government assets with mobile devices continues to increase. COVID has certainly increased that. Telework is not going away, so that need to treat mobile as any other endpoint and secure it is going to be critical. And then also, as the pandemic wanes, we're seeing return to travel. So that means free Wi-Fi, and then trying to access again some of these networks out in the public forum with little to no security. So again, back to continuous conditional access: trust no device, trust no network, trust no user, and it's not a single log on and everything is fine. It's just this notion that we're continuously testing and evaluating behavior analytics, right? There's so many pieces that go into this. So very pleased to see what we're seeing from the agencies, and they certainly have more work to do, but it's a big undertaking. And I think it's going to take a couple more years before everybody is really comfortable and executes where they need to be.